Hello there, welcome to my channel. Today I have a mod overview for you. It is 2 mods in particular, technically 3, but the third one is kind of like a bonus optional one because it involves an object from the Sims 3 store, so you do require having that object for it to function. So I'm just throwing that at the end there, but I just wanted to go over these. They're basic like food mods. They kind of just go with everyday life. They add a bit more to storytelling, a little bit more fun activities, group activities as well for some of them. And if you are curious, I am using the Beck household, which is a pre-made household in the Riverview Reimagined world. I'll link that world as well in case you wanted to download that if you don't have it already. But let's get into this. And the first mod that I have today is called the Icecream Stand mod. It's by Arcel, I believe is their name. And it's basically, I guess, an object that took the register from World Adventures and it turned it into an ice cream stand. And there are a couple of swatches. So this is the default swatch that I have placed already. And then there is this swatch, which is sort of like, I guess, I don't know what this is considered, but I guess it's sort of like metal. And then we have another one here, which is kind of Art Deco looking and goes really well in the world Roaring Heights if you have that one. I am just going to have Donna here come check out the stand and buy some food. And while she's on her way, there are some setting options. So you can show info and it will tell you what the hours for the stand are, for how long they're running for, and then it tells you if the career outfit is enabled or not, and it tells you the menu as well. So these are the flavors here. It doesn't tell you on the list unfortunately, but it does show you in this menu here. So you have pink ice cream, chocolate flavor, cream flavor, which is basically vanilla, lemon, pistachio, and then there's like Puffo Ice. I'm not sure what that is. And then there's an orange one. So we will take a look at the menu while she's ordering and we will get to see what some of it looks like. And this is what pops up. So like I said, you can't see the flavor names for some reason. That's not how it like works, I guess. But you can see the actual icon of it. And we do have like a couple of flavors like I mentioned. So let's take the orange ice cream. And it just appears in their hand. And if there is a seat nearby, like usual, they will go over to there, sit down, and eat it. So she's doing that. There is a cafe here. So she's going to sit down at this seat and have her nice orange ice cream. And basically when they're eating it, it's the same as the other ice creams that you get from the ice cream truck or the like food stands at the festivals. And yeah, it does actually fulfill their hunger. It acts like a real food. And that's pretty much that. And the next mod that I have for you is called the Boba-fied Bubble Tea Counter. And it's by the creator Alamaya. And they essentially took what was from Twin Simming, another amazing mod creator and custom content creator. The original set by Twin Simming was a 4:3 conversion from the high school years pack. They took both the bubble tea counter from the pack and then they also converted some of the items for the boba cafe and they turned into a tea time set, but the counter that Twin Simming made originally acted as the barista counter that you get from the university pack in Sims 3. So it does function, but you would need the university pack in order for it to work. Same goes for Alomaya's altered version that creates this mod. So you do need, I believe, seasons and university for this mod to work. Just note, but I did want to show off where it is in Build Buy and stuff. I will be linking both Alomaya's version and also the original version from Twin Simming because there is also just the furniture set in case you want to download it and maybe create your own bubble tea cafe. And for you to find this boba counter, you actually just have to go into, so you go to sort by function is the easiest way that I find, and you go to entertainment, go right to the party section, and then you'll see here, it's 930 simoleons. It's called the Thrifty Bubble Tea Counter. It's the exact same object from The Sims 4 converted to The Sims 3, and this is what it looks like on the barista side, and then if you rotate it, it looks like this, and it's adorable. It does not unfortunately sell any like solid food like the version from The Sims 4 does, but not to worry. This version that was created does actually boba-fy it, so you do get to drink boba tea with this version of the counter. And I just wanted to do some of the key notes here that the creator gave just to point them out. So it says that you can do group orders and that tray will be added to your Sims inventory. So if you do a group order or order to go, it will go straight into their inventory just so you don't think they didn't get it. And children cannot actually purchase the boba, but they can drink it. So an adult or teen would have to purchase it for them first and then they can consume it after that. So that's just something to note. Just to show off the swatches here. This is the default swatch, and this is the only swatch that lets you change the colors. So you can change it, the counter here, and you could change this part if you wanted to. You can change, it looks like the pink where like the napkins and everything is, and then of course the big portion of the counter where the wood swatches. But then after that, if you don't want to do that, you do have some pre-made swatches that were converted from The Sims 4, and you can go ahead and choose any of these colors. There's some vibrant colors here, but they're very playful, and yeah, it's really cute. You have a bunch of options here. So there are a couple of things that go with this. So I'm going to have our sim here, her name is Morgan, and she is going to just come up to this and grab a loyalty card. So this is one of the features of this little like boba counter. If you've ever gotten boba or been to some sort of like cafe or anything like that, sometimes they'll have those stamp cards where if you buy a certain amount, it will allow you to get a free drink when you come in the next time you want to purchase something. So this is what it looks like, and we do have the barista here. She is now showed up, but it tells you at the pop-up here, this card is good for 1 free boba drink after 10 purchases, and you do actually get the physical card in your inventory, and you can see it has like the boba image here, and it looks real. Oh my gosh, I love it. It's so freaking cute and so realistic. Now let's take a look at the pie menu that we have here with the different options. So we do have order boba tea, we have order boba tea to go, and then we can place a group order. First, we'll just take a look at the flavors. So we have 11 different flavors like I mentioned. You can order it by pricing as well if you click on this right here, and these are just so freaking cute. I can't even believe it. When I saw this menu pop up, I was like, no way, these are so adorable. But yeah, we have mocha, which is the cheapest, peach and strawberry. So these three I don't think have any like extra additives in it, which is why they like realistically made them 20 simoleons, because maybe there's no like extra like toppings or anything. And then next we have banana chocolate, mango, and then we have mint chocolate, brown sugar, then we have lychee, then we have taro, strawberry matcha, delicious, and then we have pistachio. And just look at these icons. Look at this. I'm absolutely freaking obsessed. This is so freaking cute. I can't get over it. So yeah, then you have the option here. It's the same flavors for each menu. So, you can place whatever the order to go anywhere. But just to note, when you place a group order, the pricing is quite different because you're buying them in groups of 4. So first, let's have her just order a boba tea to go. So we'll do that. Let's just have her grab a mocha really quick. And you do see that when they order, it pops up right here with the mesh for this cup, which is so adorable. I love that. And then it shows you what she ordered. She ordered a mocha. They pick it up from there. And it is in her inventory. You will see it. I'll just put it out on the table here. So this is what it looks like. It's just a mocha. So it is just like basically chocolate with like, I think some foam on top. But let's have her take a drink of the boba. While she's doing that, I'm just going to have their mother, Donna, order a group order. Now, unfortunately with the group orders, you cannot do different amounts. You can only get 4 in like the placeholder thing. So whatever you order is just like 1 flavor and that's that. But I understand why, it'd be probably too difficult and complicated to do it individually. But yeah, I'm thinking let's go with taro. Let's go with taro. Let's get some, a nice purple colored boba drink. Okay, and let's see. So she is going to drink her tea. I think she's trying to find a seat. It does say that they do get a moodlet for some sims, so we'll see if one of our sims receives a moodlet from drinking it. And just something I noticed, when you do the loyalty card first and then your sim purchases them, it actually recognizes the amount of times that you've ordered at the counter. So it says good for 1 free boba after 9 purchases now instead of 10. So it actually does that for you. And yeah, so while that's happening, okay, so we caught her at this moment. It is in her hand. There is this situation where when they're grabbing the drink, because I'm sure it's very difficult, they're placing it into their inventory and it just kind of does that. So you will see it kind of weirdly holding in her hand, but I kind of ignored that. But this is what it looks like. Let me just plop this down on a table right here, so we could take a look, and we'll have her and her kid also drink it so you can see that it, you know, how it functions. But this is what it looks like. We have the taro bubble tea right here. So we'll have her grab a boba, drink boba, and then he will also drink one as well. And if you notice, it has like this little like cup placeholder thing here, which is really cute. And excuse me, excuse me, I didn't buy that for you. I didn't buy that for you. Okay, well, looks like Sims take their own helpings. So you better hurry up because they're going to steal your boba tea. But yeah, so they do sit and drink. And it did say that sometimes for kids, there could be a glitch in the animation if they're talking and drinking at the same time. But I don't think I've noticed that happen. It might have happened once and I missed it, but it looks pretty normal to me. It looks fine. And it looks like we did get a moodlet, which is really cute. It says Bobalicious, and I love the icon. It shows like the two like cheering glasses of boba. Morgan wasn't ready for that jelly. Those delightfully chewy balls were dancing around her tongue like they were having a party. What a treat from boba tea. Is that the moodlet they get in The Sims 4? I have no idea. But they get moodlets in The Sims 4, right? I actually can't remember for some reason, but that's a hilarious description. Okay, so that's how that works. And she got it as well. It looks like they all got this moodlet, so they all enjoyed their boba tea, and it does last for about 2 hours, and it gives them a plus 10 moodlet, so it is a positive moodlet. The last mod that I wanted to show off is a very specific one for the industrial oven from the Sims 3 store. If you don't know what the object looks like, it is this. If you have that object, of course you probably know what it looks like already and how it functions, but this is essentially an overhaul. And this creator created this not too long ago, actually. It was of November 2023. And it does a complete overhaul of this object, but the reason why you need the store object, of course, is because they're taking it from this object and just making it function better. But, so it does create a brand new object for you. I will just show that right now. So you do actually have to go to the miscellaneous objects section of build mode. And if you go to like filter custom content, it shows up. It creates both a custom version of the menu that comes with it and also the industrial oven. You have to place down both objects separately and they have to be this, otherwise the mod does not work. It is this object specifically that makes it function better. But you can have different swatches that are preset. So you have this one that's all silver, you have the silver with the black outlining, and then you have basically like silver and a sort of wooden sort of stove. So those are the different options. There are many functionalities that go with this overhaul, which I actually really adore this, but there are different things here. So you can set the working hours, and I just keep it at default. So it's it starts at 8 and then it ends at 21. And then we have the set food markup for lot. Typically what I do for my gameplay, because I want my Sims to get a little bit of a discount, I give them 75% instead of 100% markup, because that would mean it's at like the regular retail price. But we'll do 75%, a little bit of a discount. You know, it says that should keep the customers happy. And I did go ahead and set a menu, I believe, but let me just check. I did. So this is the options from the game here that I chose. It doesn't have a menu preset like the original one doesn't, so you do have to do it yourself, but it's in a much more organized, neater fashion, if I remember correctly, because I don't remember it being like this with the original object. So it gives you a lot more customizability, which I love, but we just did a simple menu for today. Then we have the option to set the outfit for the chef, so you can revert it back to the chef outfit or you can fix the outfit, but the outfit for this chef here looks perfectly fine, so we will leave it for today. And lastly, but not least for this actual oven portion, we can have the option to be the chef ourselves. So if your Sim, let's say, purchased a commercial building and they kind of set it up, you know, they had the menus, they created the menu, they had the oven, and, you know, they kind of created maybe like a bar slash restaurant sort of thing, and your Sim owned that building, you can choose to be the chef. So you don't have to hire a chef. You can own this place and be the chef of your own restaurant, which I think was the main reason for them doing this overhaul, which is so awesome. So you can do that. And I really love that. I'm not going to showcase that part today just because that's a lot to set up and I already have a chef hired, but we will show the portion where you dine out. So I will show that first. We do have here, so kids can also dine. It's kids and older. So if you click on, let's say, ask to dine, you can have like place an order random food, or ask to dine with you. And I'm going to choose Donna. And what happens is Donna will go over to where I press the menu, sit down, and she will place an order. So then we will click on the menu next to her. And I can have Lucas right here place an order next to her. We'll have him order some French toast. Have some nice breakfast for dinner. Why not? And why not? Let's have their daughter come join them. So she'll place an order for autumn salad. And the chef comes over to you. They all autonomously place their orders and talk to each other and drink water while they wait for their order to be arrived at their table. And it does actually help their friendships and stuff like that, the relationships. You see the chef bring the food over and it kind of like teleports onto the table, which I'm fine with. And it goes one by one. There you go. It charges your Sims, and none of it glitches out because it was designed so well, this overhaul. But it's really awesome because it's kind of like a quality time situation where they actually really get to dine out with their family. Or they can choose to dine out with people that actually aren't in their household. So you can ask if there is a sim nearby. Like if I said ask to dine. If you notice that there's Rachel and Colleen here who are the vendors, they are not a part of their household and they can ask them to dine with them. So it doesn't matter, as long as a person's on the lot, they can ask them to come sit and eat with them. So yeah, that's pretty much the mods that I wanted to show. They also do get a positive moodlet if they have the different markup numbers. So I chose 75% and they get a positive +5 moodlet here for 2 hours. It says good deal, good food, good company, good prices. So they feel like they got a bargain for the meal that they purchased. And that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed these overviews of these mods. You know, there's just some cute little food, like interactive everyday gameplay mods. I really love things like this. They add so much realism and just more fun, like cute activities for your Sims to do. If you did like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already and would like to, please subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more of my content. And again, I will provide links in the description for every single one of these mods, including the original Twin Simming Tea Time set. And that's all that I have for you. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good one and take care. Bye.